I went to the other side today. I went to the other side. No, I did not pass away. I didn't go and visit heaven, but I did visit the other side. The side that the news doesn't seem to broadcast, but many people avoid as much as they can. A lot of people came from this side, okay, and now live on the better side and seem to have forgotten the little people. You know, it's sad. And I'm going to say this, it's sad. You can be on social media. You can listen to all the lies. But the reality is that our country needs some help. We got seniors. We got children in poverty levels. We got our veterans. We got people who need help, right? And supposedly there was so much money found that was wasteful, right? Fraud and waste, they said. But yet, today I went to the other side because I needed to pick up my medication today of an antibiotic I had to get. And then I went to the post office. And then I said, well, let me go by Save-A-Lot. And when I go to these places, more than ever, it breaks my heart. Now, I know that not everybody's perfect. Not everybody does what they're supposed to do. But when I look at these 3 little girls with their little wallets, trying to figure out if they should get a Nutella or if they should get the candy bar, and then just decide not to take any of it. These 3 little girls reminded me of my daughters and how I spoiled my daughters, you know, and when you look around and you see they dress the best that they can with the dollar store clothing that they have, right? Or maybe from Goodwill. God bless Goodwill, right? But I couldn't help but to say a prayer for those little girls. And I went ahead and, you know, I bought them their treats. But I said, Lord, they need help. Is that our country does need programs. And our country does need help. What I didn't get is that I know somebody, or I knew somebody, that was very much for the new administration, but she was asking for prayer for an extension in unemployment and didn't know how she was going to pay her rent and only had $18 to her name. So I blessed her with a free session to talk with her, pray with her. But I don't get it. Like, I sit here scratching my head how people voted. And I understand maybe 1 or 2. But the remainder, what about the people here? What about the people that need help, the assistants, seniors, right? That need programs. People try to make the dreams come true. Maybe I don't really want to get into the political side. But the pastoral heart that I have, okay, even though I'm not a pastor, but I have a heart for the sheep and I have a heart for people. And when you got people that are homeless, you got people that can't afford things happen in life. You try to understand them. But yet programs are being removed. No programs are being put in place, really. Not to help as much as they could. it just really hurts my heart. And for those that voted the other way, I guess you're part of the 1% that doesn't need any help. But your heart didn't go ahead and look at the other 99%. So I pray for those little girls. I know my husband and I are moving into going back into community outreaches because there is a big need for it more than ever. And I look forward to where the Lord's bringing me in that direction. But kind of search your heart. Because if your heart motives are so incorrect and so wrong, if your heart motives are selfish and just completely deceived and wrong, then you need to repent. Because Matthew 25, it really tells about your heart and where your heart is at. And I see why now God is dealing with America. You know? May God have mercy on our country, and may He change the hearts of those people that just didn't look past themselves. Just wanted to share this little experience and little moment, just standing here and really looking around. It's sad. People can't afford groceries. Then you have people with health issues that have nothing better to buy than what they can afford. And it's not even healthy. I don't see any changes happening. And I don't see any better changes. All I could do is just pray. All right, just wanted to share this thought. I pray it marinates in your heart. And then you might want to repent of some decisions you made and who you came into agreement with. God bless you all.